succeed and get out of it. What worries me is that if all the jobs are gone and everything gets automated, even if people have universal basic income, they don't have meaning.
Good. All right, you're touching on really deep issues.
Right. This is the big one because a lot of people, you know,
Work
you want to
is
get your
in a
car
s-
fixed, you go to KC. He's the best. He knows how to fix your car. KC,
And work gives, as you've just said,
Yeah.
this word purpose is an enormously
It's
important-
huge.
I don't care if you sweep the streets. People have purpose. They want to do their job well. Work is an important part of our lives. Is
Right.
it right?
Yes.
At the end of the day,
It's
no
your
one.
identity a lot of times.
Right.
Yeah.
And you want to be a productive member of society.
Right.
I'm contributing.
Right.
All right. So you asked the right question, and I think we can just bat around. I don't have any quick answers here, but I think the good news. You talk about this coal mining thing, and I'm not a great fan of coal, but that it's automation.
I.
People do not have to do dirty work, dangerous work. Is that good? Yeah, I guess that's good. But always we have to be thinking how it benefits not just the bottom line of a corporation, but the happiness and well-being of human beings. So if what you're saying is that in years to come, a significant part of work is going to be done by machinery or by computers, whatever.
I think that's inevitable.
Okay. Then we have to rethink our own purpose in life. All right? And it's not sitting around watching TV 24 hours a day. So I think you raised I would say the simple answer, and then you got to go a lot further than that, is to say that under those circumstances of that kind of technology, everybody has at least a decent standard of living. All right? That people don't have to worry about, survival. They don't have to worry about food. They don't have to worry about
profitability of this corporation. Provide a fund that's a universal basic income fund. If you're going to replace all these people with robots and you're going to be even more profitable, share some of that profit, then you'll be more profitable than if these people just stayed working doing nothing, right?
Well, I mean, whether you will be or not be, I think
once the machines are running everything, they're going to be running 24 hours a day, and you're not going to have to pay the machines. It's going to be more profitable.
Right, of course it will be. And we want to, right now, where is it? I think, don't quote me on this, maybe in Norway, they have a huge wealth fund which came from oil. They had publicly owned oil companies. They made a fortune, and they have like $1 trillion in their wealth fund for a small country. So, and they have free health care, free college education, affordable housing, all that stuff.
Here it is. Norway's growing $1.7 trillion oil empire. Norges Bank investment management market value growth since inception. That's great.
Yeah, and they use that.
Government pension fund of Norway.
There you go.
Well,
So they use that wealth fund to provide probably the highest standard of living in the world for people, free health care, education, all that stuff. But that's what we got to be talking about here. Use the profits that come, the wealth that's created by this technology to improve life for all people. But it doesn't answer the question that you raised.
Of meaning.
That's right.
Yeah. So what do you do about that?
Well, if somebody who's a workaholic, it would be hard for me.
Are you a workaholic?
Yeah. Well, it's the nature of the job.
Do you have hobbies?
Yeah, I got 7 grandchildren. That's a hobby. I used to play ball as a kid. I was a good basketball player.
Well, I think people can find other things to do with their time. Like if I never worked again, I'd probably play pool 8 hours a day because I really love playing pool.
Yeah, all right.
I'd find a thing. I'd do jiu-jitsu. I'd find a thing that I find value in.
I think somebody once wrote, you think about what are the deepest